Howdy, welcome to the Texas Bucket List. My name is Shane McAuliffe. You know, music is a big part of any culture. For example, here in the Lone Star State, there is a reason we have a Texas country music category. It's just a sound from here, with lyrics and stories that any Texan can relate to. Well, there's another category of music that's just as popular, and it's called Conjunto. And getting to experience that down in the Rio Grande Valley is well worth a stop. Back in 2017, I got to experience Conjunto music at La Lomita Park in McAllen with owner Pepe Maldonado.
And we have our own dances every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday we have Conjunto music.
Pepe passed away in 2024, but his legacy lives on, passing along the music he loved and performed.
I'm very happy, with what I've done through my life. I've done something good.
This music originated in Texas over 100 years ago, and making sure it continues wasn't just Pepe's mission, it's the whole Rio Grande Valley's mission.
It's important beyond just the instruments and the music. It brings tradition, it brings family.
Rogelio Nunez is the director of the Narciso Martinez Cultural Arts Center in Los Fresnos. And since the early 90s, they've been putting on a festival every fall that celebrates Conjunto.
I think it's important to maintain a tradition. We won't do nothing against big Tejano bands. There's a lot of bands out there on both sides of the border, but that's not our world. Nothing against them, they're great, but we stick to the tradition.
Narciso Martinez is one of the early pioneers of the genre, and the namesake of this annual festival dedicated to keeping the music thriving.
We named it after the father of Conjunto music, an individual named Narciso Martinez, who created a unique sound on this side of the U.S.-Mexico border that gave it a Texas perspective, accordion, and then married it with a bajo sexto, which is a 12-string bass guitar, and started to become the most prolific recorder in the industry and really set the template. And the schottisches, the waltzes, all those are, European music and dance. Narciso was hearing all this stuff when he used to be a migrant worker. So they go up north, up in Bishop. I met with Narciso. He's talking about going to this dance hall and looking through the window and hearing all these guys playing, and then the music started clicking on him and got himself an accordion and learned it, took off. At the same time in San Antonio, you have Santiago Jimenez, who's also beginning to kind of work, and he had conjunto bass as well, but the big German influence, the oompa sound, and of course he's got two sons, Flaco, which just blew it out of the sky.
The combined sounds of Central and South Texas got to be known as the people's music, popular with folks who are fighting to survive during the Great Depression.
It has a long history. It has its moments, we are Mexican origin, and so therefore we also work within this whole domain of being Mexican origin in a country that again has been ethnically diverse, but at the same time conflicts because of our ethnicity. But the music is the one that brings us together, creates the full circle, creates that whole idea of that we've got to maintain something that's beyond the politics, the rhetoric, and all that kind of stuff. And this is what makes us happy, and this is what makes them happy. So this is what we do.
While time is taking a toll on another generation of Conjunto creators and fans,
we might not be able to move as much as we do. It's a matter of age,
The art is being passed on to the next group of musicians.
I'm a second-generation musician myself.
Juan Longoria Jr. is the Conjunto music director for Los Fresnos High School.
They'll make it a point to move to Fresnos just because so their kids could be in the Conjunto. So it's a big program, and it's awesome. The community embraced it.
So we've got about maybe 10 schools in the valley who are really into this music.
Even the elementary school has a Conjunto band.
You're blending all ages in a sense. People from 80 years old all the way to 4th and 5th graders, at the elementary level. So you combine the grandparents, you combine the parents, uncles, students, and it just continues a tradition with our music.
Bringing people together with Conjunto is what the Narciso Martinez Cultural Arts Center Conjunto Festival is all about. An annual tradition to celebrate a certain style of music made popular throughout the generations here in Texas.
So when you have people from all over the state and outside the state come to this festival, it just feels good, bringing those outsiders and for them to embrace the town, to embrace the music. It's awesome.
If you want peace in this world, you gotta have music. No other way. Or a good taco.
Well, thanks for watching this segment of the Texas Bucket List. To see more, be sure you subscribe to our channel. And to see full episodes, become a member. In the meantime, you can also shop our store at the Texas Bucket List Store and Studio.